thing is that England and Scotland are operating at incompatible levels of modernity. One society is much more modern in its outlook and the other one wants to be stuck in the past and be historic, and those two things are incompatible.
Salut, c'est Haut en Écosse, et ici depuis la victoire du Brexit, les jeunes écossais ont encore un peu la gueule de bois.
There's that thing you do when you're a holidaymaker where you fall in love with a place, like you go to Lisbon or Paris, you fall in love with the food and the people, and you look in the estate agent windows and you start to fantasize, maybe we could live here, maybe we could make a go of it here, you know? And you start to like have these kind of romantic discussions about it and really just dream about what your other future life could be somewhere else. And I think that it's really sad for me now that the next time I have a holiday I won't be able to dream the same way. I just feel that Brexit's made everything monochrome, not as diverse and smaller, and I think it's sad that the impact for a whole generation has made them dream smaller.
Il y a un an, le Royaume-Uni votait pour savoir s'ils allaient ou pas quitter l'Union européenne. La majorité, c'est-à-dire un peu plus de la moitié des votants, choisit de partir. En Écosse, là où aucun bureau de vote n'a été pour majoritairement sortir de l'Union européenne, c'est un choc et une surprise.
You know, my friends were texting each other midnight, 1 o'clock, being like, nah, I've got this in the bag, sorted, it's fine. And then wake up next morning and check my phone, all the notifications are Britain has chose to leave the European Union. Like, that's
absolutely shocking.
That's not what we wanted.
Yeah. And actually, I remember that morning Nicola Sturgeon spoke, and she was the only person in all the people that spoke that looked to reassure EU nationals.
The next morning when I woke up, it was like really like a funeral. Everyone was shell-shocked. It felt like everything that people were worried about in some way tied back to what we had lost as Europeans, the fellowship, the collegiateness, you know, I don't know, a sense of like, yeah, being a part of something bigger and better and something that had ambitions to kind of build bridges. And then all of a sudden it seemed to have been taken away in a sort of tantrum, like a toddler's tantrum. I've never felt more than now since Brexit that I live on an island.
So of all the big kind of world events, Nelson Mandela getting out,
Berlin Wall come down.
Berlin Wall, Twin Towers, Princess Di, that kind of stuff. None of them really, like, they were big world events, but they didn't have a direct impact. This is the first thing in my life, certainly, that's just like, oh shit. There's some, whatever happens from here on in is going to be different to how it was for me.
Yeah.
Un an après, les Écossais accusent encore le choc. Et alors que l'avenir paraît encore plus incertain, la question de l'indépendance devient de plus en plus brûlante.
England and Scotland are operating at incompatible levels of modernity. One society is much more modern in its outlook and the other one wants to be stuck in the past and be historic, and those two things are incompatible. But Brexit has certainly been a catalyst for a lot of people in Scotland who wouldn't have necessarily thought of themselves as being nationalist, now think, well, maybe independence is the only way that Scotland can have agency and make decisions about whether she wants to be part of Europe or not, for example.
Et voilà, c'est tout pour ce sujet sur le Brexit vu de l'Écosse. N'hésitez pas à voir les autres vidéos sur la chaîne des Haut-Parleurs. Et à bientôt.
The end.
Do you think French people will be able to understand her accents?
Oh, that would be subtitles.
Oh, of course.
Parce qu'en tant que femme, c'est compliqué de travailler dans un milieu qui est très masculin, mais je pense que toutes les femmes qui sont en gendarmerie y arrivent très bien. Tout ce qui touche à la mort, de toute façon, ça marque.